This summer, during a family dinner, my father mentioned that my brother and I had a very cynical view of the world. I don't think it's cynical, though. It's realistic for the world that we're living in. After all, I'm walking around alone in a mask on my empty college campus, thinking about how my rights could be stripped away depending on who wins this election. My generation was born in the aftermath of 9/11. We've never known America not at war. We grew up with school shooting drills and saw the stories of people our age getting shot at school.
Oh my God!
We watched storms get progressively worse, knowing that the climate crisis would affect us and watching politicians do nothing. We witnessed the uprising of the Black Lives Matter movement and the legalization of gay marriage. We saw a woman get a major party ticket in an election. We've had social media since middle school and are bombarded with the political news all the time since we can remember. And now we're in a global pandemic where people are dying preventable deaths, and all of this before we cast our ballots for the first time. My generation is not cynical. The world is just messy. But luckily, I think we're rising to the occasion. Historically, the 18 to 24 age range is the least likely to vote. But I believe this election will change that statistic. We are coming, and we're going to make waves. It seems as if everyone I know is an activist in some way. Part of that may be that I tend to gravitate towards political junkies. But also there's a real understanding among people in my age group that we have a voice and that we can create change. There is an urge to protest, sign petitions, vote, and more, and it's constantly discussed among my peers and I. It's the type of thing that you see in a history textbook, and it's happening right now in front of our eyes as we organize. There's this strong energy that I'm constantly feeling these days. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Hope, maybe? It feels like we're on the brink of something really big. There's this tension, and I keep waking up with the thought that maybe the world is going to be a good place. Maybe there are good people who are going to elect a decent man. Maybe our country can begin to heal from the current levels of hate we have. Sure, racism, misogyny, homophobia, ableism, xenophobia, etc. can't be changed overnight. But we can try to become more empathetic and accepting as a nation. Or maybe not. Either way, I'm saving these days that are filled with hope and possibility. I'm proud of my generation for standing up, and I am so glad that we finally get to vote. Ba-bam! Pike County Board of Elections. Absentee.